All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Hot Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Alright, Bullet, what's going on, mate?
The appropriate question is, when the hell...
Hello, Oscar, what's going on, buddy?
Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction...
It's not that fast. Back then, it was all pretty fast back then, but yeah. You didn't know this was a game? Yeah, it is, mate. It's pretty good. I haven't actually finished it. Played a bit of it.
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
Yeah, I know.
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook?
Hey, Gary, what's up, mate?
Toolbox.
Notebook.
Hey, Lennon, what's going on, mate?
Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared. And the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the 4th root of N. Carry the 9, then.
Doc, shouldn't we get out of here before the Libyans show up? Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made
all good, Gary, mate.
Mistake.
Donald's hairline.
Doc! Doc, no!
Back to the future updates, mate.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Marty, is everything okay?
Hey, Sarah, how's it going? I'm
Yeah,
going
Mom,
not too bad, I guess.
It was just a nightmare. I was in the past. And
Is it good? Oh,
Doc
I've
was
only
there.
played it a little bit before. It's alright.
Well, you're safe and sound now, back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap! I'm late.
Hi, Shay. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, the movies are good. It's not really free roam, no. It can be very frustrating, though. I remember that. I remember last time this part drove me mental. Hey, Panda, what's going on, champ?
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc stuff. The city has no right
Now,
to.
son, I know you're upset, but
Going
your
good?
friend's
Awesome.
been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty.
Hi, Biff.
It's gotten worse.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
I don't remember how to play this game. Select the items around the lab to make sure Doctor.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
Amplifier control.
Let's make some noise. It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies. I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again. Hey, Dad. Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad. Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Biff, yeah, good old
Looks
Biff.
just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Can I see that model courthouse for just a second? I need to get something out of it.
Like what? A not guilty verdict? That was a joke.
Oh, ha. But really, can I?
Nah, I think I'll hold on to it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, looky what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Bloody took it, the mongrel. Hey!
Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
Hey, Biff. I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Never mind. Looks like a hand-crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning-powered pencil sharpener. Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again. It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Press square over.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look! It's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff. I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh. You're right, Mr. McFly. Oh, here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
How am I gonna get... Wait, maybe I gotta turn the controls up higher. Amplifier control.
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again. And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, Butthead.
Biff, I thought I told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly. I was just warming them up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Maybe I can put the George now, and he would...
Hey, Dad. About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way, but you know where to find me. Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. He found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something. I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Hey, I want to try something.
I miss Einstein.
Punch him? I would if I could. Can't I? Maybe you come over to the TV.
Does nature contrive it so that even with the
Yeah, hang on, what's that triangle? I think that triangle might...
To prevent your own conception, for example.
I think triangle may fix it. It'll give me a hint. Take a pretty powerful force to knock that Nabberk out of Biff's grasp. Another hint. I bet that giant speaker packs a powerful punch here. Solution is one down. Well, okay, well now that I talk to him, maybe he will let Biff play with it now.
Now that is a dangerous amp.
Alright, now this time
you want
it
to
should
hear
be
a number
good.
by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans.
Here we go. Working now.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say.
Whoa!
Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Doc, where are you?
You playing this today? Did you enjoy it? I've played it a little bit before, but alright.
Doc? Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Finished the first episode, nice, dude. I remember I played this a bit ages and ages ago when it first came out. Handheld tape recorder.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whenever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now? Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc. kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff. After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight. After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Wait, oh, maybe because I'm using the... Oh, here we go.
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
I might have to go back inside. I might have to go back in... What's this R3 button do? Hi JHD, how's it going? R3. Oh, here we go. Securing those disc reaches, Marty is stunned by the arrival. Investigating the driverless time machine, Marty discovers a pre-recorded message. Doc somewhere in the May 14th, 1986.
I probably shouldn't fiddle with the time circuits again until I know when to look for Doc.
I know, it's May something. I know, you just told me. What the hell? Oh no, that's the present time. Oh my god. Follow the trail to Doc. I'm looking at the car. What in the hell do I do now?
What kind of trouble
Can
is
I
Doc
examine
in?
the shoe? Smart. What? Hang on. Maybe.
This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
Let's have a look here. A high-heeled shoe in the DeLorean. Something smells fishy. Maybe Einstein. Ah, okay. Einstein might know something about the clue, right? About the shoe.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
When did this game come out? Ages ago, dude.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Strickland.
Step away from the door.
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Einstein's a good dog.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see. A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there! Leave that creature outside.
Sorry, Einstein.
An old bat.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan.
Alright, Ziggy, how's it
I try not
going?
to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Got newspapers.
Have a seat, Sonny.
Hey, you kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Don't touch those. My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them. Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Killed by a cat.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
That's candy.
Oh, the candy looks older than I am. Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past? Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
I told you not to touch those.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes? What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe. Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly. No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
A speakeasy?
No
Hill
thanks,
Valley?
basic man.
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Doing some stargazing?
Oh, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Tim Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Excuse me, Miss Strickland? So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny.
I know, right?
Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square, right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Hi, Sizzle, what's going on, mate?
Don't let me keep you from your business.
I go in the kitchen one.
That tea's never gonna boil. That tea's never gonna boil.
Search for clues. By using Edna's.
Mind if I take a look?
Go ahead, dear.
$19.32.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Ugh. Hi, Birdie. What's going on, mate?
Miss Strickland? Don't let me keep you from your business.
Let me get in the newspapers.
I told you not to touch those.
Can't even watch Ain't Loading. All good.
I'm not leaving until I find Doc somewhere in those newspapers.
How the hell am I going to get in there then?
That tea's never gonna boil. Miss Strickland lost that shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down, and I know that was sometime in 1932, but I've got to get more specific than that if I'm gonna find Doc.
I need a way to make a noise which makes the, a radiator.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Yeah, I'm getting straight into those newspapers.
Let's see. Ground broken on
The video
site of
quality
former
at
speakeasy,
480p and everything.
Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Oh my god.
Newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order. Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Help!
Alright.
Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Rightio.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play.
I see you,
We're
Birdie.
doing-
Grapes of Wrath?
I know.
Oh, Steinbeck. Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein? Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor? Fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out.
June
Hope you know what
13th.
you're doing, Doc.
Well, look at... We're going to June 13th. That's my birth date. How ironic. June 13th. Crazy. Hey. The hell are you doing?
Einstein.
Thanks,
where'd you go
Drifter,
now,
for
boy?
subscribing. I appreciate it, buddy. I'm alright, birds, I guess. Frustrated with YouTube lately, it's really annoying me. Music.
Excuse me, young man.
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it.
Cheers,
Yeah.
mate.
What's your
Yeah.
opinion of Carl
I love
Sagan,
Back to the Future,
stranger
so
who
I had the
single-handedly
game. I thought
did
I'd
what
play it a
the
bit.
law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor.
How'd Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
There's got to be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut
No
matter
school
of right
tomorrow?
and wrong.
Why's that,
You've got
Birdie,
an honest
mate?
look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding...
If you didn't
youth like
realise,
yourself.
Gary, this is,
Not a message for the vicious
I'm from
gangsters who
Australia,
still
mate.
roam the streets, no
This
doubt
lady
plotting to
is
corrupt our
is
citizens
the
with
lady
another
that was
den
just
of
at her
booze,
house a
sin,
minute
and
ago.
debauchery.
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see. Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Michael Corleone.
Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Edna. Hello.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet. I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Police station. While walking, press and hold the circle button to fast run. Okay, please don't talk like that in the chat, please. It's silly. Hey, Dean Ambrose, what's going on, mate?
Doc.
Marty,
Doc.
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten.
It's on disc. Hey, here's
So what's
the
our plan
case
for
here.
getting you out of here?
Plan?
Back to the.
We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple
All
of
good,
weeks
dude.
ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right. But what?
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen,
2015.
resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez,
Oh,
we've
no,
been back
right?
together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
That's all good, mate. No worries, buddy.
Rocket-powered drill?
Not yet.
Hey, Armin, how's it going, mate?
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Give us a joke?
Precisely.
I don't know, man. I'm not very good at jokes.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup.
27,
It'll cause
mate.
irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
McFly?
Biff?
Kid?
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right.
I'm playing on PS4 at the moment, but
punk.
I have a PC and it's a i7 77K core processor, top of the line thing, costs me over $5,000.
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly?
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake.
Yeah, I've got the best graphics card you can possibly buy as well.
Irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop.
I don't know, Birdie, because I sort of stream it, but then I can't read my chat while doing it.
Eli thought she was drunk and said to her, "How long will you keep on getting drunk? Get rid of your wine." Eli should mind his own business.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Controls. Controls are so hard, they're like inverted and stuff. I can't even remember. I think it cost me like $30-something or something.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown, but I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? What am I missing here? Or do we take H stand as a living line? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value. But
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that, mate. I got something for you to
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Oh,
let's start over.
Damn it. We're gonna be talking still.
Hello?
No solicitors!
I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty.
And Becky, Emmett, we need to talk, mate.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong. Or do we take H
I will not give up. I'll just keep pestering.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character! Now, if H stands...
You think I'm just gonna give up like that, mate? I don't think so.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages.
What the hell is
Keeping
that?
the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Oh my.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
This guy's driving me mental.
About
Don't
your...
say it.
I don't need to go in there anymore.
I won't give you the time of day, perhaps, if you had some. But Emmett's muttering. Try boarding Emirates.
Now, if H stands for one-dimensional harmonicals.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. Or do we take H's stamp of Hermitian lineup? Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Funny skit. What? Now we can talk.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Oh, it put the bloody thing away. Far out.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
Oh, I did the wrong thing. You'll come back out in a second.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr.
Oh my
Corleone.
god!
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. Or do we take H's stamp of Hermitian? Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Doc will want to hear this.
Oh, hang on. Ah, Doc will want to hear. Alright, let's go see Doc. Hey, Lock Dog, what's going on, mate? We'll go see Doc. My god, the controls on this are so broken. Like, I have to go, like, push right to go left and that. It's so weird.
Doc!
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Gang Beast? What's that about?
Me? I sound so
young.
I was gonna say...
Yeah, it is a Telltale game.
About how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Fighting game, okay.
A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value. Only if the
Oh.
expression remains constant.
These controls.
Is it even possible? Now, if H stands for one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by the inverse.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals
Oh yeah,
the
Asia, how's it
Hamiltonian
going?
operator.
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
I'm from...
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done. I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model.
Okay,
in that
I'll
time
check
frame,
it out.
Got the main
You
ingredient
going
for
good,
the
Aisha?
fuel.
That's good to hear.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
I'll go talk to him.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here! How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Have you heard? Heard what?
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut ball.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy?
Yeah, I'm gonna try play it later on when it comes out. It's not out yet that I know of.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
What'd you do?
that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Yo, the Duke's in.
Emmett!
Duke VC 2.0. The virtual cabin, yeah.
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Hey! Ow! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
How? Oh, Einstein. Okay, yeah, we used Einstein before. That's true. Yeah, Einstein sniffed that. Over here near the tree before.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out. Huh, deja vu.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know! Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
Wanna look this hole, really?
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time. What now?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena. I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Hey, Rogue, what's going on, mate? Look at that photo.
Someone's playing tricks on me.
I don't want to mess up my picture of Dad like that.
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
I'm your mother's great nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry.
I'm gonna
Some
kill
other
you,
time.
boss. Come on, man. Maybe it will give me a tip. Get up out, you'll need to go and get something from... The hell's that gonna be?
Need any help?
Never mind.
What could I get from the town center?
Nah. My grandpa may be a little wimpy, but he's got great taste in hats.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the subpoena and see what happens.
What now?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
How do I get him down?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We are the law.
We represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry. Some other time.
I'm a cop, mate. You ever come down, I'm coming there shooting you, you're done. I'm about to just get my fist and smash that window and go straight through the bloody thing. Nick, what's going on, mate? Okay, so where have we got to go? That's weird. I guess I got to get something. What do I need to get? I think we have to go after him. And go get him yourself, easy, I know. Probably gonna get me killed, but
Well, well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches. Come down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now! That's
I don't
an
think
order!
they're in a talkative mood right now.
Don't make me angry, schmucko! Get down here and face the music!
This hat belongs to my grandfather.
You can't get away that easy!
kids park or try recording kid while he's ring. Oh, okay.
Nobody puts one over on Kid Tannen. What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
Ah, there you
Only
go.
making it worse for yourself. The longer you stay up there, the longer I'm gonna take a... What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
Well, that will work. That will work.
Down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now! That's...
Einstein, help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
Disappeared like magic.
Let him get away, idiot!
They're blind, they can't see. Alright, now we can get him down.
I don't want to record them right now.
What now?
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? He didn't actually get served the papers.
Oh, I hate doing stuff like that. But I won't have to much longer.
No?
Once we get that 190 proof alcohol and build
Whoever
my
just
rocket
subbed,
drill,
much
my
appreciated,
future will
very
be
much
set and
appreciated.
I'll be able to quit this crummy job.
Oh no, that one went up with it.
Right.
Where to now then? So you never know who can help you lay your hand on some bootleg. Maybe the most likely. Maybe Edna? Okay, Edna, there we go. When they said the most unlikely, I was going to talk to Edna. I was right.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Okay.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad,
yeah,
what will
10
happen
minutes.
to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I
Welcome
deliver
back,
them hither and
mate.
thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I can help deliver
Yeah, I
soup.
can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The orphanage.
The Farm for Unwanted Children.
Perhaps their parents don't want them because they eat too much.
Yeah, savage. What do I do now then?
All right,
Yeah, I
Edna,
understand, mate.
just
No
think
worries.
of all those poor unfortunates and hold your nose. Mr. Donnelly!
Where are we going to go? To soup kitchen? Turn Edna's delivery service to you. Where would you like to? You can persuade Edna to make a delivery directly to Emmett's lab. Actually, she only is taken off. So where the hell do? Only on the soup kitchen. Investigating and. Ah, look, there
Hey,
you go.
cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to
Soup,
rebuild,
yeah.
so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
Ah, I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
I sort of remember this part. Getting spam? What do you mean? Yeah, my day's been not too bad, thank you.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The kitchen?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Could I have a bowl of soup?
We're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
I think you liked it.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried paprika?
Paprika?
I just think it could use a little color.
Color?
Those who once ate delicacies are destitute in the street. Cheery. There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Barrels on the baker's rack can take. Can't get in the kitchen. Still cause the ob. Would help if you could keep the door pop. Can't keep the door pop though. Maybe.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Okay. Need to talk to him and add more stuff.
What is it, kid?
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Aw, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Let me talk to him.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
You got Moxie. I guess I just got to keep talking to him a fair bit. Maybe I'll talk to him about something different.
What is it, kid?
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not-so-well-to-do, and no other purposes whatsoever.
Right. What's a tough guy like Kid Tannen doing running a soup kitchen?
Mr. Tannen purchased the soup kitchen from the Sisters of Mercy in an effort to repair his reputation as a respectable community figure after his fine name was besmirched by the malignant and malicious the actions of the misguided vandals that done burned down his place of business.
His speakeasy.
I cannot confirm nor deny any claims of so-called illegal bootlegging at the Just eat your damn soup, pipsqueak.
Why's the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor.
I got another idea for this.
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
Eureka!
Okay.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. Emmett.
Yes?
We'll score that hooch
Yeah,
somehow.
I think I got an idea.
I'll keep cogitating.
Need to distract him.
What is it, kid?
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
So now, if I go over and hit the pole,
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
now we're gonna get that alcohol.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The rest home.
No, it's way past their bedtime.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The orphanage.
No, they've already got all the soup they can handle.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need
Rolling
a
on
visit from my soup
Fortnite?
cycle?
Yes, the asylum.
The insane asylum.
No, too much soup makes them nervous.
You asked me to tell you if
Last
one of the
one?
local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
Yes.
The farm for unwanted children.
No, they've already received their quota for the month.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I
know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. And the offer couldn't have come at a better moment. It's almost time for the meeting to begin.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The insane asylum.
No, too much soup makes them nervous.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
I got a book.
Oh, where?
Nice bike. Huffy?
Huffy? I'm not huffy. I'm passionate. Passionate about justice, safety, law, and order.
Never mind.
I picked up the versions ready to the Edna that started eating. Okay, this alright now.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Wait there! Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
But think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No. I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait!
Yeah, she is. She's bringing us some.
You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel
seems
of
like
booze
it could be a
delivered to your
very long
house.
game.
Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
I'm on Christmas break. Oh, nice, dude. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, a lot of you guys are starting to get off school now for the school holidays.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most
This
powerful
part's
rocket
hard.
known to
I
man.
remember this.
That's
It's driving
great.
me mental.
How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
No, hot. Extremely hot. The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
This is gonna be
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But, Emmett!
Coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
Oh, this part's gonna drive me mental. Hang on. Ah, pay attention to his words as he argues with his...
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father.
Flame.
I have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
Pressure?
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops. Oh, maybe your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine.
Burning? Yeah, I do, man. I have a lot of games.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? Pressuring me to be something I'm not. You call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building a good start. I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet.
Eating is food.
Halfway there.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work. This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
Trying to spin this argument around to my failings.
Galileo's rotations. Do you ever listen to yourself?
Rotations?
You have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right.
No! I didn't say to go to that one! That's...
What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to?
It pulled me to the wrong one.
No
That's a
one,
joke. Alright.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
Pressure? You're a child and you don't know anything about pressure.
How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms?
Von Browns have been officers of the court since God's heavenly spark first gave rise to man, Emmett.
I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
Burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Father, why don't you ever listen to me? Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes? Almost there.
Emmett!
Coming, Father! Really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Why must you always scatter condescension my way? Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations? Just pay attention to what I say.
I'm trying.
I'm not through with you yet.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
Oh, it looks like a bladder. Come on, I didn't. What are you talking about? Sheep as in like food?
I thought you were a scientist.
Damn it!
One great thing ever generated by a lawyer.
Generate.
You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Can't you see this is eating me up inside? There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, father.
Oh my god, I would have went miss.
You treat me like common bacteria. Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop. I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
You are going to learn, boy.
I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to
I
boil
got it,
over.
I got it.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... No! Oh.
What?
I tried.
Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill and you and I can
take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Michael, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
3 days.
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it.
Sorry, mate. Sure is gullible for a smart person.
I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Yes.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Mr. Corleone! You're too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility.
How come he
for
was
safekeeping.
questioning you about the tape?
I better go get a quote from the police
Wasn't
chief.
questioning? I don't know. The hell?
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. And they're still after him. But how am I gonna rescue him now? At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
Rocket bike?
I'm coming, Doc.
Marty!
You're still in danger, Doc. I've got to get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
What's he doing here? Keys. The window's shut tight.
Oh no, hang on. No.
Keys.
Yeah, that can be. There's keys on the desk. Jesus. How about a... I see the int. Why don't let me get past the window? I can't get back on the bike, can I? The hell? Toolbox, there we go. Ah! What?
Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron? Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron?
You don't whack it, you undo the bolt, you idiot!
Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron?
You want me to smash the front window? Surely not.
Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron?
This doesn't make sense. Alrighty.
I don't think so. No good. The window's shut. Maybe not.
I'll make a window open. I'll do this. That won't open the bloody window.
Why on earth would I want to whack that with a tire iron?
There we go. Yeah, I got the tire now. We're good.
Keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
Kid Tannen? That explains a lot.
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
Keys. How do I get him?
Bloody hell. Can I, like, hubcap? Can I throw a hubcap at your head?
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Oh, maybe I'll throw the hubcap at the other window and it'll make him put the window down. Maybe that's what it is.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Each antenna keys would be. How the window's still up.
No good. The window's shut.
This is a nightmare. I don't have the Simpsons hit one. It's on PS2, dude.
Keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
I'll be back.
It's like they made a fourth movie. Yeah, I know.
They're locked.
I know.
I must have to do something at this window.
Gotta set up a distraction. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
How do I set up the distraction? Ask Doc to set up a distraction. Yeah. Need a distraction.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me. Hey, driver. You're driving too fast. Watch how you take those curves. What are you trying to do? Kill me.
Not
I object to your tone of voice, and I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me.
you.
Phew. Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources. Stand back, Doc.
Marty! Ah!
How many bullets has he got in that thing?
Hubcap, hubcap, hubcap.
Eat lead, Sagan. Ow! Son of a
Yeah.
bitch.
Oh! This is a rescue!
That's the idea.
Yeah, carries on driving.
Doc!
Ah,
Do you reckon he'll go into a manure truck or something? There's the manure truck, D. Jones. That's it. Oh shit. E.T. phone home or what? What?
Doc, are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
Trip to the dream. Yeah, that's episode 1 done. Alrighty, then.
I don't know.
I'll catch us later. Thanks for watching. Much appreciated. I'll be back with playing something else soon. I'm still waiting for this Friday 13th.
Let's go see the boss.
What do you call it? Update to be done. But don't expect to get notifications because they're still not working for my channel at the moment, so I don't understand why. But yeah. Alright, I'll catch you later. Peace out. I'll see you later on. Bye.